Okay, so an introduction to audits. So what we're talking about really, the focus today is about quality audit, okay? It used to be called internal audit, or audit that you're performing within your organization. So essentially there's an ISO definition up there, but what you want to see is an audit is really a check of what is actually happening versus what should be happening. So it is a snapshot, remember, at a particular point in time, so you can only judge that particular point in time, and you have to make a certain amount of assumptions. It's based, it should be objective, as much as possible. So, the key elements to auditing is planning. So in other words, make sure that the audits that you do are authorized by senior management, because audits take resources, and also if you're performing audits in an organization, it may unsettle some people, especially if they're not part of the organization. Also, it makes it harder to implement any findings if these things aren't sanctioned by senior management. Also about schedule, so there should also be a schedule which ideally across the year, annual schedule, which shows where you're targeting, what you're targeting, so that resources can be planned, so that people can be made available, not only to do the audit, but also to participate with the auditor, and so to help them out and answer any questions, be available for interviews, etc., etc. Communication. So communication is really, really important. You need to be able to communicate with the people that we're auditing, but also need to be able to communicate to senior management, but also to staff. So communication before the audit, and the planning, requesting of documentation. Communicate during the audit, which is through asking for additional documentation, but also for interviewing staff. Firefighting, if things don't go right in the day, you need to communicate with people to get plan B. But also communication afterwards, not only to the auditee, but also to senior management, because they want to know what the results of those are. So communication skills are really, really important. Learning, we all need to learn something from the audit. There's no point in doing audits if we're not going to learn from the findings as well. So findings and recommendations, whether they're corrective action or preventive actions, we need to be able to learn from it, but also those learnings need to be implemented. And in order to implement it, you need to make sure that somebody specifically has been given the responsibility of making the correction or implementing the finding, a recommendation, but also that there's timeframes involved as well. So giving specific responsibilities to people, but also setting target dates. And then second last there is to monitor the implementation. There's no point, again, getting people to assign responsibilities and target dates, recommendations, if we're not following up to see, has that made a difference? Has it improved quality of care? Have people just ignored it? Has it made no difference? For example, if it requires a specific resource, that resource just isn't available, so it's not practical. And therefore, the last one is storage and retrieval. Is there where these audit findings would go? Because HIPAA, external auditor, will want to see where those audits are and if those findings have been implemented. Okay, so in a nutshell, that's the important key things with audits.